Is a presentation of Main Street Media, your source for news, sports, and information on Main Street in Middle Tennessee.
All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome into another fantastic edition of Mornings on Main Street on this beautiful Tuesday, May 3rd, 2022. Look at that. There's the camera. Thank you there, T-Dot. Nice outside so far, but later on, my goodness, man, it could be a little bumpy ride. So keep your eye to the sky on this Tuesday. Welcome into the show, my friends. Another fun show we got for you today. We got to take you around Middle Tennessee with some good, positive, entertaining, and local things that are happening. Miss Cheap will join us at 7:30 this morning. Look forward to talking to her. Her articles come out in Main Street, the e-edition of Main Street Nashville every Tuesday. So we look forward to talking to her and having a good time. Did I mess the camera up there, buddy?
Very good.
Okay. Let me see there. There we get. Look, I'm positioned between my McGavick football helmet, which is right there, and the Predators, which are right there.
Nice.
So perfect composition here so far. Yeah, man. You hear him laugh in the background. That's the intern. Let's bring him in. He's the buffer on the show. Hey, man, how's it going?
What's up, man? Oh, I thought I was the star.
No, you're not. Not until I keel over, which probably be sometime after 9 this morning. All right, so you've got two doors behind you.
Yes.
Which one would you choose?
So that's the thing. I think that's why I've never gotten out of here, is I'm never able to choose between door number one, door number two. Could you help me?
That's a long way to go for a joke. I'd say go to the door less traveled.
All right, I'll do that.
Will that work?
I'll do it. But the yellow, what is that? The Yellowwood Diverge. Look at me like rambling.
Yellowwood, isn't that guy that sells the short, chubby guy that sells?
No, that's the guy from
lumber.
That's the guy from Yellowstone.
All right, man. Hey, you golfed yesterday. How'd you do?
I did all right. I shot a 42 on 9 holes.
That's pretty good.
6 over par.
You just played 9 holes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why'd you do a full 18? Can afford it?
Commitment issues, and can't afford it. So
commitment issues. Well, you got to do better on that, pal.
Right.
42. Did you get a birdie?
No birdies, 1 double, 5 pars, rest bogeys.
That's okay. So you would have probably shot about a 90.
I try to break 90, but bogey golf is 90, 40 each. If you
can I ask you a question about golf? Do you cheat?
No, I do not.
I got
integrity.
No foot wedge?
No, because in tournament golf, the other person keeps your score.
But you're not. It wasn't tournament golf yesterday. Quit looking at me. It wasn't tournament. It wasn't tournament golf.
For sure, it wasn't.
No foot wedge. Look, man, it's just you and me talking right now. The show hasn't started yet. Did you do a foot wedge?
No, I didn't. I never did. But I do play the ball up, which means that if it's wet outside, you roll it to the best lie.
Really?
And my fellow golfers know what's up.
Okay, that's cool. All right, I didn't know that. Also, and I've told you this: the best wood in your bag is the pencil.
It has to have an
Got a
eraser.
4. Don't forget that. All right, we need to go golfing one day.
Yes. Yes.
Speaking of golfing, we're getting into a golf course later on today, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
For our podcast this week because the Simmons Bank opens in town.
Oh yes.
All right, let's get to the headlines of the latest with Main Street Nashville e-edition right here in box every morning, every weekday morning. All right, so normally we do all local, but I wanted to show you this story here that's from National Geographic came out, and it's in the e-edition day. While traveling through the Amazon, survivalist Hazen Audell encounters an anaconda that needs to be removed from a walking trail. So I'm thinking, I go on walking trails all the time. All right, I'm just going to see this and see what it is. So let's just, you can see by the graphic there. So let's pull forward here and see what happens.
As a thank you for finding their horses, the cowboys invite me for food. I join a rider called Chado to help him set up camp.
Whoa! Whoa! What is that?
No.
Anaconda!
Anaconda, he says.
These definitely freak out horses.
Freak out everyone.
And the guy gets
This
off his
monster
horse.
snake is right on the trail.
But I'm like, yep.
We got to get it safely out of the way.
Or just let him swim.
That big snake! Whoa!
That's what they call it, anaconda,
Whoa.
Hazen.
He's just chilling. Let him go.
Yeah. Got him.
Here,
Well
now,
done.
Yeah. Now
you
what?
can see those.
This is me to my son when he
Just
doesn't do his
rows
homework.
and rows
You got to do your
of
homework.
really sharp teeth.
And then you're like, I got him.
Our jaws that mean
His mom's like, what are you
The
doing?
snake-
He's got to do his
hidden.
homework.
Okay, it was
Murky
interesting
water
because
like
I don't see a walking
You
trail.
can see how that
Yeah.
I
camouflage
see you in the middle.
I see anaconda land.
submerges itself.
I see you in
just
the
a
middle
little
of
bit.
nowhere.
This anaconda's
Okay.
like,
Water, it
why are
just
you?
simply
Why are you?
Yeah,
disappears.
I wasn't doing anything wrong. Okay, let's just get off of this. All right, so there you
a horse
go.
In my place.
So if you encounter a anaconda on your walking trail around Middle Tennessee, call this guy because he'll come and grab it by the neck and take it out
that
of
horse
there.
was like, nah, we ain't going there.
Yeah, we're good. TDOT announces pothole repair and prevention plan around town. Look, so the first one they highlighted is Broadway Parkway over by Opry Mills. That was awful. I don't know how the road got that bad, but it was awful. So glad that TDOT's going to take care of all these.
Right.
Just awful. Here's one for you. I-40 Wilson County, east of 840, to east of US 70, to east of US 70,
East all day.
Smith County line.
Yes, they're awful. It feels like a race car out there dodging them.
Now, you drive this way quite a bit. I don't,
Yeah.
I mean, is it that bad?
It is. It is
Okay.
for sure. Especially on the way there, like outside of like leaving Lebanon, go to Nashville.
Right.
It's really bad.
Okay. Well, TDOT's going to get on top of that and make sure it doesn't happen again. It's
T
just bad.
Dizzle. That's what I call
All
it.
right, so I want to bring you in on this one. All right, you went to school down in Chattanooga,
I did.
and so we've talked about the Titan Stadium about how NFL should pay for it. Now, here's another quandary. Tennessee lawmakers approved sales tax funding for new Chattanooga Lookout Stadium. What's wrong with the stadium is now? Because I think it's pretty cool.
Well, and actually, they got a new one in
But-
2000. Yeah. Why do they need a new one?
Well, I mean, it's a little. I mean, it could be a little antiquated, 22 years ago, but it's situated
Yeah.
right by the interstate. It's got a great view right there. I think it's fine.
Yeah, it's right downtown. You can walk there. Like you can park downtown and walk to the stadium. Where are they putting it? You know?
Well, on the 140-acre Wheeland Foundry U.S. pipe parcel. I don't know what any of that means.
What a name!
$86 million park.
Wow.
I hope they're going to build other stuff around that. But I don't know.
You'd think that they'd so if the wind is right in Chattanooga, there's this chicken coop factory, and if it's downwind, all of Chattanooga smells bad.
Mm-hmm.
So they could fix that first if they wanted. If they're taking suggestions,
Well, I don't guess they are. I guess the stadiums are. It's been passed.
I guess they aren't.
Passed last week. So sales tax funding.
All right.
So again, it'll fit the bill for. I don't know. I mean, maybe if you own a team that you have money to build a stadium,
Give
but
some stock in
why
that.
build a stadium when you can make the people pay for it, right? And that way it goes.
If you build it, they will come.
I guess so. Oh my goodness, there. All right, you ever been out to the Dixon Renaissance Center? They're selling it, man.
Well, I've been to the Renaissance Fair. Is that the same thing?
It is not.
Okay.
It's
No,
the big globe there. It's a really cool little building there. Freed Hardeman bought it a few years ago, and now they're going to sell it in an online auction.
Oh yeah, I did go there. I went there the other day, or not the other day, a couple weeks ago with my dad. We were checking it out.
There,
It was right after we got done with McKendree Towers.
out there in Dixon.
Yeah. Oh, this is in Dixon. Where is this spaceship? What spaceship is this?
My God, are you even here? You've tuned me
Okay,
out,
okay.
which is good. Oh my Lord! Sometimes
Is it not-
I want to spend an hour in that
Wait.
brain of yours, man, because
Where's
I'm not sure what's happening in there.
Yeah, I get my locations. I get them mixed up.
Top story in the National Banner 45 years ago is this guy who escaped from an Oklahoma prison like 7 years earlier, living a nice life in Hendersonville, and somebody tipped him off and said, "Hey, this guy's an escaped con from Oklahoma," and they got him and put him back to jail, back to prison.
Is it bad that I kind of get like, I'm like, wow, okay, good for him, a little bit, just a very small amount. Like,
No.
he got out.
No, you committed a crime, pay the time.
No, I agree, but it's just like, wow, that's kind of impressive that he was able to get out for that long.
It was. I don't know, he did it,
Not
but,
condoning what he did.
but he did it. He got out, and then he was tipped off and sent back. So, all right. So remember yesterday, right? We were talking after our meeting,
Right.
and you said, "Hey, man, what has gone on? If you talked to, hold on,
What was there?
Have you talked to Jackie Dixon?" And I'm like, "I haven't."
JD.
And then I look in the paper today, and it says the law firm of Weatherly and Dixon, its partner James Weatherly and Jacqueline Dixon have merged their practices.
So she's
She's fantastic.
Her JD.
She's a great lawyer, great lady, great for them.
Fantastic.
You just brought her up yesterday. You asked me about her yesterday, and I said, I don't know. And then she's in the paper today.
I think Lewis Thompson has offers in Knoxville.
Thomason, Knoxville, Nashville, and Memphis. He
So
does.
that's okay. Gotcha. That's a different thing. So what is her name? JD Dixon, or did she earn a JD at the University of Tennessee?
She earned it. So JD earned her JD.
Oh, okay.
With JD, me talking about her.
Oh my God.
And she's got a BS in business with Carson Newman. She's just fantastic. So proud of her.
Absolutely.
Gas prices rise 5 cents.
Man,
Yay.
that really fuels me.
Finally, Fed said something funny.
And I'm
It's
getting
like
there. I'm
7
getting there.
months. Finally got something in there. Good. All right, here we go. Drum roll. How'd our stock do yesterday? When it's Merville.
Good up.
Down 0.73.
We got to change our corporate structure.
We lost 16 cents yesterday.
We've got to give.
We were
them the
at
tools to
we were at
beat us.
9% year to date. Now we're down to 4.92.
Oh, no.
You've got to do something.
I will. I'll shake it up. I'll shake up the structure.
National Predators begin the playoffs tonight, taking on the Colorado Avalanche. UC Saros is out for the first 2 games. Nobody is giving the National Predators any chance to win this. I think they're like a 0.001% to win this series.
Right? Isn't the Avalanche number 1 in the world right now?
They're really good. The number 1 team in the Western Conference, and the Predators play about them. Without UC Saros, this backup goaltender, David Riddick, big save Dave, awful.
He's not good.
Horrible.
He's just not good, and it's not his fault.
Why do you? It is
Great
his
guy.
fault.
Yeah.
It is his fault because you're not good. I'm blaming you, man. So why is he on the team? He's not any good.
Yeah, that's a great question. That's a great
And
question.
watch him go out tonight and shut down Colorado.
Right.
I mean, that's fine. I'll come back and eat my words tomorrow. I have no problem with that. Zero. They can
I
do all
prefer
that.
it. I'd love to.
Yeah, I hope I'm wrong every single time. Great coverage again on the Main Street Preps. They do a great job. All the information there with things are going on. Well done. All right, so the Preds, and then what are they? We breaking down something here? Does anybody give a little see how the outcome prediction on what's going to happen? Nobody. No.
What's that prediction of what?
Of usually they get these sports writers who say, "Hey,
Oh, like where we
You know,
would be at?
Avs in 5, Avs in 4, Preds in 7." There's none there right there.
Ah, gotcha.
So Memphis Grizzlies back on the. Are you going to watch the basketball tonight? The Memphis Grizzlies.
Absolutely. I never miss a game. Just back to the Pred saying so. It's like, hey, watch if you want. All right, that was my last joke of the day. That was my last joke of the day.
Well, I don't get that joke.
Yeah, so it's not gonna make sense. Let's keep on scrolling where you're scrolling.
Gosh, man, you have taken it.
You're saying you were saying that nobody was like saying where we could be at in a couple games, and it's like we're just happy to be here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I meant.
Okay, didn't get that one either, too.
I'm glad we called back to it though.
Hey, you ever been to the Renaissance Center in Dixon?
Yeah, I went to Hermitage yesterday.
Look at this right here. Handsome.
Get that judge.
So handsome. It's about Opryland. It's been 25 years this year. Opryland USA shut down. You know what got me writing this story?
What's that?
Because you drive around town, there are still road signs and highway signs that direct you to Opryland USA.
Really?
It's
that what it was called?
They're on all the interstates.
Oh my
I
god.
saw one on 65, saw one on 40, I saw on 65 South, 65 North, 40 both ways. There are still road signs for Opryland, USA.
My sister is 3 years older than me, and she got to indulge in the Opryland Park. But when I was born, it was gone.
Well, you were young. When
Right.
you were born, 95?
95, yes.
So it closed in 97. So you just been la baby walking around there.
That's true. I guess I might have gone a couple times. But
Yeah, that's all it would have been. So
sad though, right? Wasn't it awesome?
yeah, it was great. It was fantastic. And they
Look at
took,
them all.
but the thing is, road signs still exist. They're still there. To see it's been going 25 years. That shows you how important that place was.
It's true.
All right, here's a horoscope for the intern. Take your turn, stand up for your rights, make yourself heard, although it's too much sometimes with me. Take the initiative to put your plans in motion. Make decisions and act on them because you feel passionate about the contributions you make, not because you're angry or seek revenge. Good Lord.
Okay.
That's a lot packed that last sentence. Make decisions and act on them because you feel passionate about the contributions you make. What's the last contribution you made to society?
Wearing this shirt.
That's a nice shirt you got on.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And I like the affirmation. That's my love language. So,
Okay. All right. The movies come out. What's the last movie you saw in the theater?
ooh, that's a great question. I think the last movie I saw in theaters was, I don't know. Come back to me. What was yours?
The awful Batman movie.
Oh yeah.
Awful. And it's dropped out of the top 10, thank goodness, because it's absolutely terrible. But look, Sonic the Hedgehog, we laugh at all that, still making
Killing.
hundreds of millions of dollars. It made $11 million and it's been out forever.
He is known for being fast.
He is.
No, the last movie I think I saw in theaters was Valkyrie
No,
with Tom Cruise. I know how long ago was that, right?
that was 10 years ago.
Right. I don't get out much.
Is that really the last movie? You just made that up?
It's the last one I remember.
Because I love that movie.
Great movie.
Love that movie.
Yeah.
Colonel Stauffenberg
Yes.
with the one eye.
When he at the end where he throws up the hand without the hand.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. It's time
Sorry.
for Comic Striptease. Hey, it's our next guest on because I don't want them seeing this nonsense.
No, I think they'll love it.
Okay. So we time for Comic Striptease where we imitate voices of the characters. For doing the voice today of Dagwood and the Blondie cartoon will be myself as Hannibal Lecter. You'll do the boss.
I'll be Larry the Cable Guy.
Okay. Oh, this will be good. Okay. Here we go.
Hopefully.
Comic Striptease between Hannibal Lecter and Larry the Cable Guy. Here we go. 3, 2. Hello, boss. I finally nailed the Mega Moolah contract for you to approve.
Buddy, your numbers are way off, Bumstead.
But boss, you haven't even glanced at it.
I'm a busy man, Bumstead. It's my preemptive response to me to save me from wasted time. That was bad, guys. Look, I know. I'll build on it. That was horrible.
Oh, it started off really good. Your numbers are way off, Bumstead. I'm a busy man, Bumstead.
Well, I'll tell you, that's my preemptive response to save me from wasted time.
Then he should say, I'm having an old friend for dinner.
And he always looks at the camera like, bro,
What's happening there?
this isn't the Truman Show.
Oh, that's terrible. All right. We are off and running on the show this morning. A lot of good stuff coming your way, especially the Tennessee Senior Olympics are happening in June. But there's a deadline this week. So if you want to participate, and a lot of people do, we're going to let you know how you can do it and how you get your stuff in before the deadline happens. That's all next. You're watching Mornings on Main Street. We're excited for you guys to be here with us today. We got a great show for you. Front page, great picture. National. Oh, I like the headline. National SC, national scores. Well done. Excuse me. Go back again. He put
Yeah,
what on his leg?
So he put like Germex. It's flammable,
Okay.
And
Well,
put
how
it
old are
on-
we here? 5,
Oh, 15.
15.
Yes.
Okay.
Before license.
Even worse. Explain what the mission is of you with you guys.
Well, what we do, we actually we take family members from military personnel, veterans, first responders, and like I said, their families. We take them out on the rivers, canoeing, kayaking, and kind of introduce them to the outdoors.
Time for celebrity birthdays. How old is The Rock today? Former McGavick High student.
He only went for 6 weeks, Joe.
Doesn't matter.
He only went for 6 weeks.
Doesn't matter. We still claim him as an alumni.
We've all heard the saying that a little can go a long way. This is especially true during the Big Paybacks 24-hour online giving event, helping support hundreds of local nonprofit organizations. From 6 p.m. on May 4th through 6 p.m. May 5th, a gift of as little as $10 could be boosted by cash prizes and help to make a big difference in the life-changing work of local nonprofits. Learn more at thebigpayback.org.
Okay, it's me. Where's the traffic? That's me. Now we're spinning. I love. You punch me back up. There we go. The band's just playing nonstop. Get it, band. All right, welcome back to Mornings on Main Street for this May 3rd, 2022. All right, we back on again now? There we go. There we go. All right, welcome back to the show, my friends. Thanks for riding with us this morning. All right, a big event happening in June. The Tennessee Senior Olympics are going on, but there's a deadline this week that if you want to participate, you got to know about. Let's bring into the show Christine Dubry. She's the Executive Director of Tennessee Senior Olympics. Christine, did I say your name correctly?
Perfectly. Thanks for having me.
Yes. How are you?
I'm doing great this morning. How are you guys?
We're doing fantastic. All right, so it's upon us again, the Tennessee Senior Olympics. A lot of people may not know that this goes on every year. Tell us about this event, and it's a great, I've covered it before and I worked in TV. It really is a fun event, Christine.
Yeah, it is a wonderful event. It's so inspiring. We definitely are trying to get the word out. Simply put, we offer sports for those who are 50 and older. We offer 20 different sports, everything from golf, tennis to pickleball, swimming, track. We have 20 different sports. And it's so inspiring when people come down. I know you come down, Joe, to watch it. It's not what people think. It's not people on walkers, nor is it all former Olympians. We're something kind of in between. Super inspiring, like I said. Most of our events will happen in late June in Williamson County. We have a couple in August and September. But as you said, our deadline is this Friday, May 6th. You're great. You're on our website. Our website is tnseniorolympics.com. There's a register button there, real easy to get involved with us. And it's a great way to stay in shape. We have people who feel younger, stronger, people who've discarded medication. It really works. We really do see people adopt healthier lifestyles.
I love it, Christine, for covering it. I covered a softball tournament. It was the finals of the Senior Olympics. This was years ago. And the competitive nature of everybody involved was next level. I mean, it was respectful. It was great. But, I mean, there was a lot of passionate people there. When you talk about this and you put everything up, people care about this. And this is a big deal.
Right. And I'm glad you mentioned that. It is a big deal. People train year-round for this. They are competitive. They are out there to do their best. But what's unique about us is that, like you said, everyone is so supportive, encouraging. We'll see a national gold medalist who's come back from nationals finish a race and turn around and wait for that last person to come through and cheer them on. So there's really a culture of encouragement. So we do encourage beginners to jump in with us. We have skill levels from beginners to those who are jaw-dropping, that are amazing. I remember meeting you at softball, and our softball teams, all of our teams get after it. 3-on-3 basketball is really popular too. And, people are out there to win, but they're out there to have a good time too.
Yes, they are. It's great, Christine, is that the older we get in life, there's not a lot of things that we can be competitive in. And this offers the Senior Olympics an opportunity to still be competitive as we age. I mean, I'm not saying anything that nobody's talked about, but as we get older, I like to compete with things, and there's so many things to do. And this is perfect for us that are getting up there in age to go and qualify and have fun and compete against our fellow man or woman.
That's right. And another neat part about the system is you do stay within 5-year age groups. So we'll have 50 to 54, 55 to 59, and all the way up. So you're with your peers. You're with those people you grew up with. It's a great way to get back. If you've played sports before and want to get back into them, a fabulous way to do that. And then, like I said, we've had people that, turned 65 and said, I want to try a sport. We have a lot of stories like that. They're in better shape than they were back in their 30s or 40s. So the data proves this too. Senior athletes will typically test 25 years younger than their actual biological age for this age. So a lot of, good reasons to jump in with this.
Oh, that's fantastic. All right. So the deadline is the 8th, correct?
It's this Friday, the 6th. So this Friday the 6th for 18 of our sports that are in Williamson County. And you can go to our website. I'm happy to read them all. We have 20 different sports, but tnseniorolympics.com will list our sports. There's a button to register. And then pickleball, I'm sure you've heard of pickleball, has grown so much that we have moved it to August 5th through the 7th in Chattanooga at their convention center. And that deadline's not till the end of June. But real easy to get information from us. That you can call us. We're 615-200-8760 if you have questions. But we'd love to see more people involved and get the word out. So I appreciate you, letting us be on the show.
Oh, absolutely. And I think also the pickleball thing, to me, Christine, when I see pickleball, that's brought a whole new layer of people to, especially in the older adults, to work out and to events. Pickleball has really re-energized a lot of people. And I'm glad you guys have incorporated into the Senior Olympics.
It's our largest sport right now. It is. I play. I'm addicted. It's addictive. Every age group can play. I mean, if you're in your 20s and listening to this, but especially for olders, it's the third of a size of a tennis court. If you have not heard about it, a cross between tennis, badminton, and racquetball. You serve underhanded. So I met a lady the other day with shoulder problems, and I said, hey, come try pickleball. You move. It's super social. That's another big aspect of our event. People make lifelong friends. And that's when we poll people, one of their most popular reasons for participating is the friendships they've made across the nation too. Tennessee, I'm going to put a plug in for our national athletes. The Nationals is in 2 weeks in Fort Lauderdale, and Tennessee usually places, we're fourth highest in attendance going down, and we usually place in the top 5 or so in medal count. So super proud of our athletes.
Okay, again, go to the website. I love your website. And I tell people all the time, Christine, if you want to really hit people and get them know about your organization, have a website well done, and yours is well done. So there's all the information there. You could register and sign up and everything that's going on there. I love the cycling part of this. This is really cool.
Yeah, cycling's another great event. We have moved that to outside the Knoxville area just because of the traffic in the Nashville area. We don't want anybody to get hit. But that's September 10th in Strawberry Plains. Really neat event. A lot of people. We do a 5K time trial and a 20K road race. We even have cornhole, shuffleboard, those type of sports. There's really something for everyone. Something else we do, if people don't want to jump in right away here in the summer, in the fall, you will see 10 districts or locals around the whole state of Tennessee. So Memphis has one, Nashville has one, up in Johnson City and so on. So another great way to jump in with us. It's a great organization. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee has been with us since 1981. Couldn't do it without them. And so many people, an army of people put the event on. Our website, I'm going to put a shout out to my assistant, Tracy Metter. She put that together herself, which is kind of amazing. There are only 2 of us on staff, and she's done a great job with that.
Yeah, that's excellent. Well done. All right, now here's a really a dumb question for me. I'm sorry. What age do you qualify for the Senior Olympics?
Oh, gosh, that's an important question. So if you're 50 by the end of the year, by December 31st, you are welcome to jump in with us. So, Joe, whenever you turn 50, I want to see you down there.
That's 20 years away, Christine. So I got plenty of time, before I do that. And again, this is such a great event. Again, from covering for many, many years ago, and seeing all the people and the passion. And, I covered the softball part of it. And so I'm so glad the pickleball is involved there. Have you seen other people now jump on board because of the pickleball craze and things like that?
Absolutely. We will probably have 500 pickleball players this year. So many new people. Yeah, we expect 1,500 or so athletes out of the 20 sports. So it's Pickleball's been super popular. People want to come in with that. It's so much fun. But all of our sports, track and field is very popular and inspirational. When people, and if you don't even want to play, come watch, come volunteer. I love seeing teenagers come in and volunteer because they are blown away. They may have a grandmother who's sitting in a rocking chair, and they're seeing a 75-year-old woman will run a 7:45. Close to a mile run. So it's inspiring. It's amazing some of these times and what you can see people do.
Oh, that's just so great. Christine, thank you for this. We'll continue to promote and helping you guys get the word out. And I hope a lot of people sign up and it's another rousing success. Thank you for your time this morning.
Thank you so much, Joe. We really appreciate the opportunity and you keep up the good work too. Thank you.
Oh, you're sweet. Thank you. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you. Christine Dubree with the Tennessee Senior Olympics. Go to the website that she just talked about. If you know anybody that wants to sign up or you yourself want to sign up and partake, it is a lot of fun. And I got to tell you, just don't go down there thinking you're going to just walk over people because they are competitive. That softball game was amazing. It was one of the most intense softball games I've ever seen. I saw at the Senior Olympics, so really cool. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. Miss Cheap joins us on the other side. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
If you don't know about the Big Payback, it's when all the nonprofits, the Community Foundation put it together. It's the biggest giving day. And a lot of these little nonprofits really don't have a big way to get the message out. Next week in May, we're going to have a 24-hour giving period. If you've got a little nonprofit and you want to make sure, you can go to the Community Foundation to find out if they're going to participate. It's the most fun way to give. If you want the details, we're going to give you one more chance to hear the details for the Big Payback. We've all heard the saying that a little can go a long way. This is especially true during the Big Payback's 24-hour online giving event, helping support hundreds of local nonprofit organizations. From 6 p.m. on May 4th through 6 p.m. May 5th, a gift of as little as $10 could be boosted by cash prizes and help to make a big difference in the life-changing work of local nonprofits. Learn more at thebigpayback.org.
It's me again. Hey, welcome back to there we go. There's a traffic. It's always good to see me at the beginning of the segment because just not often you get that handsome of an individual gracing your screen like that. All right, there's a traffic this morning. All right, let's get off of this. All right, as we do every Tuesday at this time at 7:30, let's bring in our good friend Miss Cheap, who joins us. How are you, ma'am? Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
We were last week reading we do the banner, history of the banner, and we saw an article from you in the banner from 1987.
What was it?
Now that I've brought it up, I can't remember what it was. It was on the front page, and I don't remember what it was for, but it was like, oh, yeah, there's Mary. So we got all excited. That's the most excited we've gotten in a while.
I was the first female police reporter for any newspaper in Nashville when I was with the banner. Yeah.
I did not know that.
It was a crazy place over there at the police station.
How long did you work at the Nashville Banner for?
22 years.
From when to when?
76 to 98 when it closed. And then I went.
Were you responsible for hiring Greg Pogue?
Greg Pogue's great.
So you take
a lot of really good people came out of the banner, I must say.
Yes, there was. Exactly right. My best friend in life, Bill Bryant, who I grew up with, worked at the banner, and then he moved to Huntsville and was a sports editor down there for many years. So great job, Joe. Thanks.
Larry McCormick and I were the two that have gone all the way through. We were with the Banner, we were with the Tennessean, and now we're with Main Street. So it's all
Yes.
good.
You saved the best for last. Well done there.
That's right.
All right, let's bring up your story this week that we have that's going on to celebrate the 125th anniversary of the Tennessee Centennial Exposition. This all took place at Centennial Park, did it not?
Right. The exposition was in 1897, and it was, it was one of those things that the Parthenon was one of many buildings that were built as temporary exhibits for the exposition, and that celebrated the 100th anniversary of Tennessee, the statehood of Tennessee. But the Parthenon is the only remaining piece, and they rebuilt it as a permanent structure much later. But that's where it all started for Centennial Park to be, the gathering place for Nashville. And this month they're celebrating the Conservancy for the Parthenon, and Centennial Park is celebrating all month with all kind of things going on. I mean, you've got the crafts fair this coming weekend, which happens all the time anyway. But they also have the Musicians Corner Fridays and Saturdays in May and June. And if you haven't been to that, it's like a big lawn party, and it's free, and there's all kind of music and food trucks and kids activities. Kidsville shows up there every time. So that's all going on. But this exposition, this exhibit of the exposition is in the Parthenon, and it's free. There's an opening reception next Thursday, the 12th, that people can sign up for, RSVP and sign up for, and see all these photographs and some artifacts from the exposition. It's really interesting. They have a permanent exhibit that shows the exposition, but this is an expanded version of it, and it'll be up, for several months. So it's really interesting, and I think that reception will be something fun for people to go to.
I love it. Yes. And it's free. And I love what you see in the article. Parthenon officials say there'll be previously unseen photographs of the exposition displayed from floor to ceiling in the galleries. This sounds like a fun time, because for us who grew up in Nashville, Centennial Park was important to our parents, to our grandparents. So there's a lot of history that, although we might not go to the park every single time or every single year, there's a lot of history of this park within our families. I think this is fantastic, Ms. Cheap.
Well, I do too. And really, this exhibit is something that I think anybody who is in Nashville should see, because I think people know that the Parthenon's there, and it is an exact replica of the Athens Parthenon. But these other buildings were pretty elaborate, and the history of this, of how it all came about, and the number of people who came to the Centennial is really interesting. And I think that did set the stage for Centennial Park to be what it is today. But this is a good time just to check out Centennial Park. They've made all these improvements over there over the last 4 or 5 years. And it's great to see the Great Lawn all re-engineered. And I was over there weekend before last for Earth Day. And I mean, it was just full of people. I mean, it's just people are really enjoying the park.
I want to show you this one picture that still makes me smile many years later, if I could pull it up correctly. This will be, hold with me. I got this. I can find this.
I want to see it.
This is Mick Jagger when he came to town, spent time at Centennial Park, and there's the Parthenon behind him.
That was a good day for the Parthenon. And, a lot of people, the Parthenon only costs $10 to go to. And that's for general admission. Seniors and kids are only $8. I mean, so it's a great deal for people to be able to get in for that. And once you go inside, I mean, it is just, it is, I hate the word awesome, but it is awesome. It really is. Seeing Athena and all of that inside it's a rare treat. And
it's, I remember when he took the picture, somebody, because then it came out, they did the You Are So Nashville stuff, and it says, "You are so Nashville if Mick Jagger's been to Centennial Park more than you have in the last 10 years." That just made me laugh with all that. All right, so that event's happening on May the 12th. Next, I'll pull the other screen back up here again for a second. And there's other activities that are going on also as well at Centennial Park. I want to bring one that you talked about. Kidsville is this week at the Parthenon, right?
Well, the Kidsville is incorporated into Musicians Corner for May and June, but normally it would be on Saturdays inside the Parthenon. But Musicians Corner, in addition to having each week these 2 full days of stuff, of night and day things to do, the Nashville Symphony is going to play on June 9th, one of their community concerts in the park, and that's free. There's also later, I think the date of this is a little bit later. The Nashville Opera on June 5th is a free performance in Centennial Park. And, all of this is the Conservancy in partnership with Metro Parks. They put on all this, and the Conservancy is like a super friends group. They're trying to raise $50,000 for maintenance and different, it's maintenance and improvements and programming for the park. So this is a great way to support all that and, just enjoy this park and the Parthenon. I mean, this is your tax dollars at work with the Metro Parks for sure.
Oh, I totally agree. So you've been, covering things for a while, and so have I. It's great to go to the park. Every time I've been by the park, though, lately, it's like there's some sort of construction that's going on there. Is that all been taken care of? Is it all like ready to go now?
Yes and no. The first two phases, they opened up the front part of the park on West End, the Cockrell Bend with the springs, and then they established the new Musicians Corner area on the West End side of the park. That was the first phase, and then the second phase was to re-engineer the lawn and to put this new lighting on the Parthenon, and to do a few other things. They've made the new entrance from West End, and I think they've made it more pedestrian friendly throughout the park. There's more parking now than there was. But then there's a third phase that is not really taken off yet, but they're going to redo the gardens, and they're also going to, I think, eventually make some improvements to the bandshell area. So there's still work to be done. They want to make some improvements on the Park Plaza side over by HCA too. So there's still work to be done, and they're trying to raise money for that. But it's the fences are down, and it's definitely opened. I mean, they've made these walkways from West End they're big wide walkways that go all the way up to the Parthenon, and it's crab orchard stone, and they're lined with native trees, and nice. It's just beautiful. It really is. It's just a good place to go sit or walk or just people watch. I love just going over there.
And the spring craft fair is taking place this weekend.
Right. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And it takes place on that great lawn. And the way they've done it, the re-engineering the lawn, how a lot of times at the crafts fair, it rains and then it gets all soggy and muddy and all that.
Yes.
Well, this lawn is designed to bounce back a lot quicker after that. And they have special designated areas for the tents. And it's a lot more friendly for people going to the fair or people who are exhibiting at the fair. But, the crafts fair, there's a lot of expensive stuff you could buy, but it doesn't cost a penny to walk through there and just enjoy looking and watch the demonstrations and talk to the crafters and just have a nice day out in the park.
Yes, and I absolutely, let me tell you, people should go see it because it is free to walk through there. And Miss Chief, I saw a guy who made glass with fire, all that stained glass, fascinating. And he put on an exhibit for everybody, fascinating. I was like, this is really cool. All free to go there and see and watch the guy do this.
Right. And these crafters love to talk to you too. I mean, it's great to ask them questions. And, I've picked up cards from them so that if later I decide I want something, I'll know how to reach them too. And they come from all over. They're not just local.
Again, another great article, thank you, because I'm going to go by there this weekend because I'm not a big craft guy, as you could tell, but I love seeing everybody that came together over there to do that. I met a guy a few years ago that was 80 years old. He'd spent the last 60 years, he hand makes sandals. I mean, Really? He does it by hand, by himself. I was like, this is fascinating. And it's all great characters you'll meet over there too.
Well, I'm really hoping people will go and see the exhibition inside the Parthenon. It's going to be there for several months, so people can go and enjoy the Parthenon, but take advantage of this great exhibit and learn more about that exposition. It's really fascinating to me.
You should be PR for the city of Nashville. That's your new job.
I love supporting different things, and the Parthenon may be my favorite attraction. I don't know. It's hard to say.
That is great. Ms. Cheap, as always, thank you every week. You make the show complete. We will see you next week. Thank you.
Thanks. Stay cheap.
There we go. That's Ms. Cheap's her articles every Tuesday in Main Street, Nashville, the E-Edition. All right, coming up, it's a special month for older Americans and one of the great places around that really does a lot for senior citizens. 50 Ford's got activities planned all month long. We'll talk to their special events coordinator coming up next, and you want to know why. That's all next. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
Welcome to Main Street Nashville. Our newly launched e-edition allows you to read our paper online from anywhere in the world. You are in control of how and when you read or listen. Subscribers can access our e-edition online at mainstreet-nashville.com or on a smartphone or tablet using our Main Street Nashville app. In a browser, today's and all previous issues are available at the click of a button. Main Street Nashville is fully responsive. Click and drag your cursor to move the paper left and right. To see photos and text at a larger scale, double-click on a page. Clicking Print will allow you to print an article or crossword at your convenience. View photo galleries and videos by clicking the icon on an image. Click Play on videos once the screen appears. Main Street Nashville's e-edition is a simple, new way to interact with and consume news. Access the full e-edition of Main Street Nashville on your computer, tablet, or smartphone. Read whatever you want, whenever you want. If you have any questions, we're here to help. Call us at 615-527-4104 or email us at news@mainstreetnash.com.
All right, welcome back to Mornings with Main Street. Lovely, the T-Dot Smartway camera on Briley Parkway east of Clarksville Pike. Traffic running smooth this morning, but keep your eye to the sky. Could be bumpy later on today, so pay attention to that. All right, you might not know that May is Older Americans Month, and the great organization around town called 50 Forward is doing their part to celebrate older Americans with really cool events that are happening all around. And with that, let's bring in Katie Lampkin. She's with 50 Forward Special Events Coordinator. Did I say that correctly?
Good. Hi, thanks for having me.
Yes, Katie, thank you so much for getting up and doing this today. What a fun month you guys got going on. You got great activities all around town as well. How much fun is this for you guys?
For marquee events this month, we really celebrate Older Americans Month. It's something we do every month at 50 Forward, but in May, we really pull out all the stops.
And you got events that are taking place. There's one this Friday taking place at the 54 Donaldson Station. We just had the screen up and it zipped past us real quick there. That's going on Friday. Tell us about the event on Friday.
Yeah, so this year is Ford's 66th anniversary. So all their events this month have a Route 66 theme, which is going to be really fun. This Saturday, we have a Get Your Kicks block party, which is happening at our Donaldson Station Center. And it's going to be a great outdoor event, family friendly. If you've just stopped by the craft show happening in Centennial Park, maybe swing on by to Donaldson Station. We're going to have live rock and roll music, free dance lessons. Lunch is included with your ticket. We're going to have a photo booth and just a bunch of fun activities for all ages.
You know, earlier on, Katie, in the show, we had a lady from the Tennessee Senior Olympics who talked about just how passionate, older Americans are. And you see it all the time with these events that are going on. I mean, what a great place for the older Americans to go and meet new friends and do activities and do these things. And 50 Forward offers all these kinds of places and events that they can do this, isn't it?
Absolutely. We year round, we have 7 lifelong learning centers in Davidson and Williamson County, and they offer tons of fun programming from yoga to improv to pickleball and, all of the above and beyond. Plus, there's all sort of supportive care services like 50 Forward Fresh, which is our meal delivery service that we offer. So we sort of have something for everyone if you're an older Americans 50 and older.
Also, and for those who may be like, oh, I've driven by there, I'm not sure. As I tell people, go in and see, because it might change your life in some amazing ways to go in and meet some of these people and meet some of your neighbors you might not know that go to 50 Forward and see. There's all these great activities. I tell people all the time, Katie, just do this. Just go in and say hi, and you never know what could happen.
Absolutely. Our staff is wonderful, and our community of members is just phenomenal. There's people that have met in this later stage in life, and have become, best of friends. So we absolutely encourage people to just come on in and check us out.
It says May 11th. I'm reading this newsletter here. It's the monthly walk with a doc in Centennial Park. That's really cool too as well, because we were just talking about Centennial Park and how great it is. You guys got all kinds of activities, Katie.
Yeah, so the block party, which you see on your screen now, that's this Saturday. That's open to everyone. You can get your tickets on our 50 Forward website. The May 11th event, the Walk with the Doc, that's actually just open to older adults. If you want to join that, you can email me, and you can find my contact information on the website as well. And that is, we are challenging older adults to collectively walk 66 miles in one afternoon. Each person will walk about 1 mile, and at the end of it, we're gonna, have some goodies and some treats. And we really encourage any older adult who wants to participate to reach out. We'd love to have you.
That's fantastic. All right, so just go back to this Saturday. Is everybody invited to the one Saturday in Donaldson?
Absolutely, open to the public, family friendly. Kids under 16 are free. So we'd love for you to come on down, bring 3 generations if you'd like. And then at the end of the month, we are holding the 50 Forward Route 66 Gala. That's going to be, that's our marquee event of the year, actually. That's on Thursday, May 26th. It's going to be held at our 50 Forward Martin Center in Brentwood. It also has a Route 66 theme. As you can see, we're going to have live music. We're going to have delicious dinner that's inspired by the different cities along the route of Route 66. Yeah, we'd love to have everyone come down and find out a little bit more about 50 Forward and have a really nice evening.
Well, I look forward to hosting that event, Katie. Appreciate you asking me.
Please, we would love it.
A lot of fun that's going on there as well. I love it, as, when my mother got older, to get her involved in certain activities and things, and 50 Forward was there. I mean, there's just so much great things that 50 Forward does in our community. There's just not one in Donaldson and one in Madison. They've got 50 Forward centers all over.
Yes, we have 7 lifelong learning centers across 2 counties.
Oh, I didn't know that many. That's well done there. More than I thought that you guys had. All right. So the gala too, is that open to anybody? I know it's an event, but anybody can come to if they buy tickets?
Absolutely. Anyone is welcome. And you can buy tickets on our 50 Forward website, get more information about all the events there. But yes, open to the public.
But first, we need to see you on Saturday at 50 Forward, Donaldson Station. It's in the old Donaldson Elementary School. 108 Donaldson Pike. So come by and say hi on Saturday. Are you going to be there Saturday, Katie?
Absolutely. I'll be greeting you at the door.
I will be. I'd like to come and do and teach line dancing. May I do that?
We are going to be line dancing on Saturday. That is one of the dance lessons that we're going to be learning. So please come on by.
I'd like to teach the Cupid Shuffle to all the older Americans.
We would welcome it.
I bet you would. Katie, thank you so much. We love promoting great positive events in our community, and this is one of those. So thank you for getting up with us, and we will see you Saturday. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, Katie Lampkin, the special events coordinator at 50 Forward. A lot of cool things that are happening in our community. All right, we'll take a break, come back. It's time for Celebrity Birthdays, brought to you by Dawson Cafe and Catering. That's next. All right, welcome back. Oh, music for the show. Band? All right, well done. I got a new chair in here, and so I've already got bad posture anyway.
Sliding around, huh?
So during the whole interview with Katie, I'm sitting like this. So
Pop the screen back up. He's like,
just terrible. My mother used to get on me about my posture so much.
what is it supposed to be though? Because I've
I
felt
think
like
it's sit
someone
up, right?
Yeah, but this
Throw your chest out.
like this.
I'm sure it's not this.
Yeah, I know what it's not.
I can tell you exactly what it's not. All right, time for celebrity birthdays brought to you by good friends at Dawson Cafe and Catering, where today, in turn, the food is
Fried chicken.
fried chicken over there. Yep. Yesterday's spaghetti was fantastic.
I love spaghetti, and the way they do it is.
Oh, you guys got to go see them at Dawson Cafe and Catering. All right.
Give me a garlic bread roll.
Yeah, and you tried to steal one.
I try to steal multiple.
You rat bastard. All right.
They
Birthdays.
really?
Got to get these within 2. All right, here you go. Celebrity birthday. First one up today for you, Frankie Valli. He sang the song, Grease is the word, is the word.
Okay. 61.
He's 88, but thanks for playing.
Like Dale Jarrett. Didn't think I knew that. Huh?
No. Let's see who else is in here. Actor Dule Hill. He was on West Wing. He played the president's assistant. Also on the show Psych, I think he was.
Okay.
Good actor. I can't believe how old he is. I almost said his age.
Me neither. 78.
47. Never heard of him. Thanks. The Chief, Eric Church. Do you know any Eric Church
43.
songs? I don't know a single song.
Homeboy, I wanna wish one day you were sitting on.
What song is that?
It's called Homeboy.
Homeboy?
Homeboy.
That's not what I thought the Homeboy song would sound like.
Yeah, see, like
You said 43?
I did.
He's 45.
Hey, look at that. And I got him. I know him real well, so
Well done. So nice.
appreciate it, man.
Sure you do.
So great.
Sports announcer Greg Gumbel.
Okay, so he's not related to Brian.
It's his older brother.
Is it really? Okay,
Mhm.
cool. That makes some good context clues. 59.
76.
Mm.
Singer Christopher Cross. He's like sailing and there's me only to where I've always headed.
Is that him getting like closer and further away from the microphone?
Yes.
See. Let's go 84.
71.
Mm.
Drummer Cactus Moser from Highway 101. He's married to Winona Judd.
Okay. All right. I didn't know cactuses played drums. Let's do 49.
65. Actress Amy Ryan. She was in The Office.
Which one?
I think she was Holly. Later episodes where she was.
Oh, really? The okay.
Michael left to be with her.
She is probably 59.
She is 54.
54.
Let's see who else we got here for you. Oh, TV personality Willie Geist from Today's Show. He's a Vanderbilt graduate.
VU, right?
Yep. Come on, man.
Let's go.
Get this right.
44.
He is.
But he's not 44.
47.
Oh, it was close.
You are so close. He's that old.
Since I'm an alumni, you'd think that. No, I'm just kidding.
I know.
I've been asked by Vanderbilt not to.
Rapper designer.
Oh, that's the guy that just does ad libs like.
Is it really?
Yeah.
How do you know these people?
I just have a really tight circle of famous people.
Evidently so.
I can't let you in.
So how old is designer?
He's 32.
He is. I lost the screen there. Thanks for playing. He is 25 years old today.
Is he really?
You got one correct. Let's give you one more so you can get this one, okay? Let's go with bass player John Hopkins of Zac Brown Band.
That's a tough one.
No,
but
it's not.
You're right. It's easy. It's 38.
51.
Okay.
Well, you tried, man. You have a good effort.
I got one right. I don't know if we want to make a big deal about that.
You did. You got one. You got one correct. Also, you need to research and do me a 2-page paper on posture, if you don't mind, for tomorrow. For tomorrow's show, if you don't
like this,
if you could. Gosh, it's so terrible. I need a new chair, or I just need a new body.
Just got that one.
I know she's got it. Oh, it's Tuesday, my friends. All right, intern. Thanks, brother.
No problem.
Again, you can find the show on demand. Just go to Main Street Nashville on YouTube. Click on Mornings on Main Street. Everything is there for you to watch, and the segments as well. So thanks for all their guests today. Another fun show, and thank you for watching. Make your way in the world today. Be kind, be nice. Let people in traffic smile. And remember this, friends. Just remember this. Nobody ever went broke by giving. We'll see you tomorrow.